Oh, look, it's a Tuesday evening. Good evening. Welcome, everybody. This is Mikey of Mikey's Who's Horror. Uh, this is just another stream, part 4. And I'm not going to be leaving any uh, links in the chat, but if you're friends with me on Facebook, just, politely ask me, and if I know you, well enough, I will go ahead and send a link. So if you want to come up here and we can just talk about, uh, you know, different things, otherwise we don't do, politics and that crap. But we can talk about other things, such as a man who passed away, served in 2 wars. Thank you for your service, sir. He died at the age of 112 today. Yes. So that was a fun thing. Not. But you know, he lived a long life. 112 years is actually pretty good. He must have had a specific formula for being able to live that long. I wish I knew what it was. But I'm not even there yet. I mean, I'm 59. I mean, I'm not 60 yet. So we'll see if I can make it to 60 without having something happen to me like it happened to my dad when he turned 60. But anyway, speaking of my dad, he turned 80 the other day, and on Sunday, and that was pretty awesome. And I was, we were able to call him, talk to him down there in Arizona, and everything's going well so far. And we talked to my great uncle Justin and great aunt Pat, and Uncle Justin just turned 86. So pretty good there. We got a couple of my relatives making it to 80 and above. So, or 3 of them actually, because Pat had her birthday earlier in February. So, yeah, I mean, that's great. I mean, we've got some long lifers here. And my mother's not too far behind. She's 78. So, yeah, I mean, she's getting close. So that's actually pretty good stuff there. I'm kind of glad about that. And of course, don't forget, please remember to be civil in the chat and you know, be nice to each other. Let's not get into any hassles or arguments. Okay, so what else can I talk about tonight? Well, uh, sports wise, the Toronto Argonauts won the Grey Cup. They've got 19 championships now. Sorry, PvP. Over there in BC land with your Lions. Um, the NFL's not going so well right now. I'm kind of hoping, well, you see, my first and foremost team obviously is the 49ers. They're not doing well at all. In fact, they lost recently, and so they're 5-6. I think they're done. I think they're pretty much done. They've had way too many injuries this year. Terrible, terrible. Um, we know the Raiders are done. They've been done for a while. That's my nephew's team, and I kind of follow them off and on. That's the Las Vegas Raiders. Um, The other team I'm worried about is my Washington team. I don't call them Commanders. I do not like to use that name. I know that's what they are, but I do not like to use it. I like to use Redskins. I'm happy with that. Now, does that make me a racist of Native peoples? No, not at all. It's just that it was created that way back in the when the NFL started, like around the 20s and 30s, and they're one of the first, they're one of the original teams. So, you know, there we are. And hello, it's Connie Cleary, the bird woman of YouTube. Hello, Miss Connie Cleary. It is, there you are. It is fantastic to see you. Thank you so much. Uh, hey, watch over the chat tonight. Unless I get some people up here and, you know, yeah, I didn't send out any invites because I don't even know how long I'll be for tonight. Um, and I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to limit the number of streams I do just down to my webcams, which I do Wednesdays and Thursdays. this week will be Wednesday, Thursday will be the last two, and then I've got the thing with the stream we hope to do on Thanksgiving Day, which is yeah. Oh yeah, you do get it. I understand, and I get it too. And so does Suzanne. Yeah, we're still hoping to do the Thanksgiving stream this coming Thursday night with with Miss Raquel and Miss Moira Kitty. So yeah, that's what we hope to do. At least the three of us to host it. Uh, and then I'll leave that entirely up to Raquel if she wants to bring anybody up there and be with us or anything. And they can ask her for the link too. So, but anyway, I appreciate you being here, Miss Clary. And watch over the chat, okay? Totally cool. That'd be great. Okay. So, let's see. And yeah, make sure that you hit the like button this evening. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We do have over 200 subscribers, about 220 will do. Thank you, Connie. Yeah, yeah, there we go. I just wanted to show that. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so we have 220 exactly subscribers to our continuing growing family of community members that we have for this channel. Um, we also uh, have a lot of good plans ahead for next year. That's the other thing I wanted to say is it looks good. I've looked at all of the polls, and by the end of this weekend, which is on December 1st, which starts December 1st, I will give a webcam to let you folks know about the final poll results. And they all look really good. It looks like we'll be doing Star Trek and then Star Wars fan films in that order next year. And then we'll also be doing In Search of, you know, facts beyond, fiction, beyond fact and fiction, and so on, unsolved mysteries. There'll be some select episodes we'll take from those. We won't do the whole seasons of them, but we will take some select ones. And I did have a few. I mean, I rewatched. The first thing I want to do is In Search of because it's older. It has Leonard Nimoy narrating, which is fantastic. Was for me back then when I was watching it as a kid. And there was 6 seasons total, and lots of episodes. And they had some interesting facts about different things that happened. Um, like the abduction of by aliens of Travis Walton, who lived in Show Low, Arizona, in the Apache Sycamore Forest. They had the uh, you know Loch Ness Monster Mystery. They had Bermuda Triangle. They had the lake, uh, Okanagan, um, the Ogopogo Monster, and that over in BC. There was a lot of, there was a lot, and Area 51, and there's a lot of different things over there. Roswell incident, there's just so many, and the Hindenburg disaster, and then things like that. So I mean, just really good mysteries that they presented and facts and so forth. And I will be really, I'll try to be pretty picky about which ones I'm going to choose out so that we can go ahead and review those. And yeah, so I mean, just right now, it's like I said, it looks like it's going to go through. So we'll do that next year. We'll have to find a date to do it. Um, and let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, so for TOS, which we do on Tuesdays, I just finished the last episode I'm doing for this year. So next year we'll still be in season 1, but we're starting with episode 7, which is called "What Are Little Girls Made Of?" It's a great episode. Then we have from Red Dwarf, we have, I believe, season 4 is starting um, next year. Right. So we'll start from season 4 of Red Dwarf. That'll be on Mondays. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, this week, we are finishing up our season 2, respectively, of The Greatest American Hero, and then, of course, the A Team. And what we'll do is next year, we'll be able to start from both series with season 3. And also, remember, when we do finish uh, The Greatest American Hero reviews completely, then we will go into Get Smart, which was everybody's next choice. So we will replace TGAH with Get Smart and starting from the very first season and so on. So that's a lot of fun next year. We're going to do a lot of stuff. Um, Remember what we also said that when we do TOS and we do a episode a day, on Tuesdays. As soon as we're done with TOS, of course, we'll go right into TAS. Then we'll go into James Cawley's, Star Trek New Voyages, which all have a 4 in front of them, a season 4, and there's a few episodes for that. And then, of course, the final, which is season 5, there's 11 episodes of Star Trek Continues, which has Vic Mignogna. We'll go all through that because when you finish Vic Mignogna's Continues, it goes right to Star Trek, the motion picture, which we've already done. And don't worry, we've done the first 6. We've done the first 6 Star Trek films for the original cast. So actually, what we plan on doing is after we start into TNG, after Continues, because that'll be the next one. And after TNG, then we'll get into the movies and we'll do streams for that. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of things on our plate next year, but we do have a lot of planning to do. So bear with us. We might take an extra week off in January and then come back. I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll come back on January 13th and we'll restart, like I said, all of the different shows that I'm reviewing during the week for the weekly webcam series. So that should be a lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun. Let's see what other subject we got here. Okay. Oh, this is so sad. So, a pilot who rescued animals all over the country dies in a crash. 2 of his canine passengers survived. Oh, so there's your third person. God takes people in threes. Yeah, this was in New York. I'm just reading a couple lines here. It says, when Sue Kim took off from Maryland last weekend with 3 small dogs aboard his plane, it was the latest of many volunteer flights he had made to rescue animals in need. After realizing a childhood dream of becoming a pilot, Kim transported cats and dogs from disaster areas, overcrowded shelters, and other misfortunes, including a dog trapped for days in a shipping container to rescue groups. He lined up other aviators to do the same. But Sunday's flight to New York was his last. After apparently hitting turbulence, Kim's 1986 Mooney M20J crashed in the snowy woods of the Catskill Mountains, killing the 49-year-old pilot and one of the dogs, authorities said. The other 2 pups survived and were recovering Tuesday. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, yeah, that's a sad tragedy. And let's see what else is going on. Just taking a look. La 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 la. A secret Cold War nuclear base hidden under ice is captured in photo. Interesting. A lot of snow coming. So be prepared out there. About 13 different states and down in the U.S. are going to get hit, and we're getting hit soon up here this weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we got going on there. Okay. Let's see. Now we've got some movies coming up uh, soon. We've got Red One, which is supposed to come out. Uh, so we might go see that, Suzanne and I, next month. That features, Chris Evans, as a tracker, a worldwide professional tracker. J.K. Simmons as the big guy, Santa Claus, and Dwayne the Rock Johnson playing his head of security. And the basic plot is that Santa Claus gets kidnapped by Krampus. I forgot who played Krampus, but anyway, the trailers look really good. It does look really good and a lot of fun, and it should be funny. So we'll see. Good, a lot of good action too. Um, let's see. There is Gladiator 2, which just premiered. Um, it features Denzel Washington. Um, it looks pretty good there. That might be one we will see. There's also The Heretic, which features Hugh Grant as villain and two ladies he kidnaps uh, into his house. They're both of the excuse me of the Latter Day Saints faith. That should be interesting. Um, and then let's see what else is coming up. Okay, so Nosferatu, which does look good, that's coming up on Christmas Day. Yeah, weird. Yeah, it's just kind of weird how they play some of that. And just found out that there is a video game that's coming out based on Indiana Jones called the Golden Circle. Indiana Jones and the Golden Circle. Um, it does look promising, but see, the thing is, Suzanne and I don't play video games, so you know. But it says it has cool effects and things that are in it. And I guess it just came out last month, as far as I know. So for you video game enthusiast, it's available now. It's out there. Oh man. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. We got three people watching in the chat. Um, like I said, if any of my friends that I know in Facebook are out there and they want to if they want to, come up here, I can send it to their Facebook Messenger, and and we can talk about anything, pretty much, except I don't want to really talk politics because there really is no point. Um, I do know. Oh, sorry. I do know that uh, right now we're in a state of emergency, uh, and I'm surprised. To be honest, I'm surprised that the death con in America hasn't gone up yet, because we all know what's going on there over in Ukraine with Russia and everything. Um, it looks very scary right now. And when you start shooting at people in China, especially the leaders there and things that are going on, that's pretty bad. I mean, you're asking for trouble. Um, so war wise, yeah, we're not in a good way right now. Things are not going well. Um, oh, and hey, look who's in the chat. Hello, Jeff B. He says, "Hi, Mikey and Connie." Hello, Jeff B. Sir, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate that. Uh, let's see now. And Connie says, "Hi, Jeff." Cool. Yeah, thank you, Connie. And she says, "Hi, Jeff." Okay. Uh, yeah. So I mean, I guess right now it's a wait and see attitude, right? I mean, we don't know what's going to happen. Haven't really figured it out yet, but it is scary. There's not a lot of you know. All we can do is say a lot of prayers, and hope that there's going to be peace, at least through the holidays. You know, if the shooting starts, I hope it doesn't start until after Christmas and after New Year's Eve. Maybe we can all stay in a fragile peace, right? till after the holidays are over. Thanksgiving's coming up, like I said, on Thursday, this Thursday. And then we got, Christmas is, of course, Eve is December 24th, 25th. Boxing Day is December 26th for us here in Canada, the day after Christmas. And then New Year's Eve on the 31st. Yeah. So some major, holidays coming. And after the 1st of January, which is New Year's Day, um, then maybe we can, maybe, the people in Washington or what, DC or whatever can achieve some sort of peace. You know, we can all hope for that and pray for that. So, anyway, um, hey, if anybody has a subject they'd like to come up with, in the chat, let me know. Anything we can, if you want to answer me, you want to ask me a question. Oh, there's one of my beauties over here. Yeah. Is that you, Moon Pie Bish? Oh, yeah. That's Moon Pie over there. She's so cute. And then we got our girl, our gorgeous big girl over here, who's actually, by the way, birthday is coming up December 1st. That will be Deja Vu. And Deja Vu's going to turn 4. Yeah. Oh, yes. And you heard me say your name, baby love. Oh, yes. Happy birthday is coming up for you. Mwah. Yeah, we're going to spoil you. Don't worry. Mommy's going to spoil you big time. Yes, she is. I know she is. And, yeah, so, yeah, so I'm just here, just kind of hanging out. I got a little bored because I didn't know if Gorilla, was going to have a live stream or not, but it looked like he had his cigar lounge last night. And I don't know if he's doing any more live streams till, Thanksgiving or anything. Not really sure. Um, yeah. Hey, there's FKHC 2005. Kitty! Yeah. Yeah, you noticed Moon Pie, didn't you? Oh, that was nice of you, FKHC. Um, and of course, yeah, Jeff mentions that the countries celebrating holidays are especially vulnerable now. So true, Mikey. Yes, it's very true. Um, I'll tell you this much. I found out which countries are, and Jeff says hi to FKHC. Um, yeah. Okay. So I found out a couple of countries which, if you go to them, you're going to be safe. And I'll just mention a few off the top of my head that I remembered. One is Iceland. Don't ask me why, but the country of Iceland is going to be a safe place when all hell breaks loose and everybody starts shooting missiles at each other. Yeah, some kind of you know, if there's a minor nuclear exchange, I don't know if minor is the right word, but I would like to think it's just going to be a small, limited scale. But one of the safest places from fallout is supposed to be Iceland. Another one, of course, is Greenland. Yeah, go figure that one out. Another one, well, two other countries. One is Switzerland, and the other one is Bhutan. Yeah, Bhutan, Bhutan. Apparently, those two countries, uh, along with the other two I just mentioned, are supposed to be neutral. They're supposed to be neutral countries. So they aren't involved in this exchange. Um, and believe it or not, here up in Canada, we're not safe. Yeah. Sometimes we're considered the last country you're going to shoot at, but no, we're not that safe. Um, and I thought it was odd that Sweden wasn't or Norway, but then I figured it out. Finland's right there. It's close. Uh, and what you know the big P guy over there in Russia wants to take over Finland and move in. He has some facilities there, some armaments. So yeah, I mean, it's just another place, close by to Europe. Um, let's see. I think Saudi Arabia is safe. I'm not quite sure on that, but I think that Saudi might be safe. Um, as far as I know, yeah, that's as far as I know so far. There was a map of them. There was like just a few countries here and there, and I only just mentioned a few. Oh yeah, Antarctica. Woo, that's cold down there. Antarctica? Yeah, yeah. I think that's one of them, Jeff. Yes, that's cute. Yeah, Antarctica. Right. And yep, Jeff said hi to FKHC, and Connie Cleary also said hail to FKHC. And well, FKHC says nope. There are a few places in Canada, even if the nukes start flying, are on the list of places that will be nuked. Oh, okay. Um, let me try to guess from you. Uh, one place I'm thinking of is the Yukon, right? Which is the Northwest Territories. They may not be shot at. I don't know. That's one place I'm thinking of. The other area I'm thinking of might be, hmm, I don't know. Would Newfoundland be shot at, babe? I don't know. Unless they have a base there or something. I don't know. And don't forget that Greenland does have a one base there. I think it's Thule, Thule. I think that exists there. But I think Greenland they said was safe. I don't know. Weird. Hmm. Anyway, that's all I can think of is Yukon or the Arctic Circle, like I said, up there. Um, yeah, that's all I can think of. Uh, Jeff says Easter Island is 1,000 miles from anywhere too. Yes, yes. Oh, and Chile, Chile. That's it. That was the other country I was just trying to think of. Chile, right? Chile is safe, way over there, on the far, western edge of South America. Yeah, I think that's a safe place. Yeah, Chile. And then don't forget, outside of Ecuador is, uh, the Galapagos Islands. That's far enough, and they're safe. I don't think Hawaii is going to be safe. Mm-mm, no, I think Hawaii will be shot at for sure. Yeah, they're not exactly safe. They're out there, but yeah, no. Um, I'm thinking maybe that. Hmm. I'm thinking maybe the Philippines might be. And unless unless China gets aggressive and wants to join up and link up with North Vietnam and North Korea, and they might go after Taiwan, Japan, all that area. Hmm. That would be something. Yeah, exactly. And Jeff says, yeah, Chile? Yeah, just don't crash there in an airplane. No, no, don't do that. Nope. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I know Chile, but the thing is, I thought Peru was mentioned maybe as a possible. I don't know who would ever shoot up Peru. I can't think of who. Yeah, so maybe Peru and Chile. Just saying, might be that side. Nobody gets shot at. Yes, I don't know those countries as being aggressors. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of that. So yeah, one possibility. And hello, Booger414. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Hope you and Christina are having some wonderful holidays. Uh, you know, happy holidays to both of you and to the rest of your family, my friend. It's good to see you this evening. Thank you for attending, for being here. Uh, I don't have much to say, um, but if you folks have something that you want to mention or discuss, feel free. Just throw it out there. Whatever you want to do in the chat there. And like I said, if you want to join the crew, I need to be friends with you on Facebook. That's the only way I can do this from now on. The last time I tried to do one last open panel, and I had at least one person that tried to get in right away. I mean, he didn't even show up in the chat. He came right to the backstage. I had to block him. And then, eventually I did. I just blocked him out. Yeah, he was called Zachary Faust. Faust. Yeah, weird. Um, let's see. So Jeff B says hi booger. And FKHC says any city that has a rail hub will be nuked. Well, not important. Salt Lake City has a rail hub. Yes, well, you're not going to spare Utah. No. Mm-mm. As long as they can supply weapons and missiles and buy the railroads and everything, sure. hmm Rail hubs make a lot of sense. Take them out first. Cut off your supply lines. Right. Yeah, just whatever you have there. Booger says just about to get dinner from the oven for us. We are both off tomorrow, then dinner Thursday with Christine's mom. That is awesome, dude. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a wonderful time there on Thursday. We may be online, as I said. Miss Raquel and Moira wanted to do a Thanksgiving stream, I believe, still. As far as I know, it's still on, and they wanted me to co-host with them. So I said, sure, I have no problem doing that. So that's this coming Thursday on the 28th. Yeah. So if you're listening, listen in on Raquel's channel. And there is Anchorman, also known as Scott. Hello, Scott. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you, my friend. And let's see. Just making sure I've got the right amount. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and Connie Clear says hello to Anchorman. Also, Jeff. He says hi, Anchorman Squared. There you go. Booger says, I am right in the middle of some key cities. Yes. Well, I mean, Toronto up here is a bit pretty key city for us too, Booger. Yeah, we're not immune from shooting, when it starts. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think we're just gonna, try to ride it out, and so hopefully nothing hits us. Um, Booger says, hi Jeff, hi Anchorman, Hillary, Connie. Let's see. Yeah, Connie says, hey Booger. And Booger says, yeah. Oh, that should be hi, not Hillary. Spell checker and autocorrect are not my friends. Yes, I know. Yeah. My wife has a very cute name for me called Spell Checker Freak Show. Yeah. I knew what you said, but I just kind of I like reading it because I think it's kind of funny. Um, but I knew you said hi. Yeah, not Hillary. Hi, Connie. Yeah, exactly. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, Quebec City is one too. Yes. Yes, FKHC. Yes. Well, Montreal, right. Montreal, Quebec City, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland has a base there. There is, yeah. I mean, there's not, you don't have to be picky and choosy. You can just hit one certain area, take out an entire province with a couple of nukes really easily. Yeah, you wouldn't even have to worry about that, which is kind of sad. But I mean, it's a fact of life. We're eh, I can feel, that feeling when you're being watched and let's say you're an animal out there in the in the in the wild, out there in the woods, or if you're in a jungle somewhere and you got a bead on you and you can feel that, like a bullseye, like you know is on the back of you or the front or whatever. Yeah, I think that a lot of our countries, obviously, around the world right now are feeling it. There is a bullseye planted right on their, you know, on their capitals. It's very scary. Yeah, it's very scary. Booger says, I saw a spell checker poem once. Okay. Yeah, well, I've seen a few of those. Some, you know, poetry novels, like that. I call it Hell Check. Yeah, Jeff B calls it Hell Check. And Jeff says, my friend identified as Hedgehog. Ah, okay. And Booger says, if I can make it there, I have access to a cabin where we will keep the faith. Oh, well, good. That's good to know. Yeah. Oh, that's great news there, Booger. Yeah, good to know. Sure, we'll just yell that there. Okay. And oh, hey, hello. Hello, travel with Lisa MH. Hello from the UK. Oh, you made it back. Oh, good. Good job, Lisa. Glad you made it safely. Hope you have some wonderful holiday season there with your family and friends there in the UK. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Appreciate that. Um, FKHC says there is a place in Denmark that has no importance that is on the list. Oh, okay. Roskilde? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, well, yeah, educate me, please. Let me know what's been updated. You can do that. Yeah, please. That's good to know. So in Denmark, okay. Anchorman says I made an AI song about my mean coworker. Well, I would love to hear it. Yeah, I hope I can hear it sometime. Jeff B says I'm in between Baltimore, Washington, Camp David, and NSA headquarters. It's just down the road. Well, that doesn't make a very good spot for you, does it, Jeff? I'm just saying that's not a good location, my friend. Uh, Anchorman says it's called Drama at the Office. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, well, I have to take a look at it. And Lisa says thank you. Back at you. Well, thank you, Lisa. Yeah. And FKHC says the place is on the list for its cultural and historical significance. Okay, well, that makes sense. Um, oh, hey, hi, Gorilla. Gorilla's censored thought says kapla, kapla. Hey, Gorilla, I mentioned that. Okay, Jeff B says hi, Lisa, and hi, Jeff. Travel with Lisa, and Jeff B says hi, Gorilla. And FKHC says, Jeppy, I'm in the same boat you are then. Yes. Connie Clary says, hey, gorillas. And Scott says it's a 60s style song. Wow. Okay. And Connie says, hey, Travels. And Travels says, hi, Connie. Um, Gorilla, I'm not leaving a link in the chat, but if you do feel like you want to come up here, let me know and I'll send you a link to you in Facebook. Okay? Any of you here. If I know you in Facebook, like I said, I'll send you a Facebook Messenger with the link. Okay? Otherwise, as long as you guys are happy being in the chat, I'm happy seeing all of you. I really am. Let's see. I want to get Gorilla uh started there. And let's see. Do we have travel? Yep, and Gorilla. Okay. All right. And yeah, and then Gorilla says, hey, Connie, and B, oh, yeah, hey, Jeff B and Connie. Gorilla says, I have to make supper. Okay, well, Gorilla, go ahead and make supper then. I'll still be here for a little bit. If you still want to come up, let me know and I'll send you the link. I guess I'll send through Facebook Messenger, through your Facebook Messenger, okay? Um, FKHC says, where I am, there will be 50 nukes? Wow. Wow, that's a lot. I bet going off in the area, a mix of air and ground blast. Yeah, well, I mean, these are limited weapons, right? I mean, they're ballistic missiles, as far as I know. Um, yeah, I mean, but they do have a decent range, right? So wherever you're gonna send them, yeah, weird. Jeff says you should check out the song. The customer is always effing wrong. Yeah, well, you know what they say I'm retired now, as I said before. But you know what they say in customer service related jobs: the customer is always right, and if you think they're wrong, uh, number two says if you think they're wrong, go back to number one, where it says the customer is always right. But but I read you, Scott, perfectly clear. I know what you're saying. So I totally get it. I do. And FKHC says, I love that song to Anchorman. And there's Jim's Landscape, LLC number one, Commodore Productions. Hello, Jim. Good to see you, my friend. And yeah, I don't know, Gorilla. I don't know the reason for that. You're saying what the F? FKHC can put yeah in the chat, but Google censors me for that. Well, I don't know why, Gorilla. Okay, it's got a I don't know particular thing, I guess. Let's see. Jeff B says, "Hail, Jim," and Jim says hello to Gorilla, Anchorman, and Connie Clary, and Jeff B. Okay, and Gorilla says, "Hey, Jim," and B. And Scott says, "Hey, Jim." And yeah, Jim, you told me your current subscribers are 8,802. Okay. And FKHC says to Gorilla, I have that to me some time ago. Oh, okay. And they're only doing it because I'm a gorilla. Oh, come on, Gorilla. That's not the reason. Come on. Come on. He says, wow, my wrench is gone, huh? Sorry, Jim. Hey, we're still friends, but I'm sorry. I had to take away the wrench for a little bit, just a little bit. I'll reinstate it when we get to next year. For now, there's a lot of there's been some issues going on around here. People have been yelling at me. People are doing other things. I'm like, wow, yeah. So, oh, so it's because I identify as a black gorilla. Come on, gorilla. That's not the reason. Come on, my friend, my brother. You're no. I don't know why. I maybe it's something you did to the YouTube overlords. I don't know. Maybe you pissed them off or something. I can't explain it. I haven't put any restrictions other than, certain words that you're not allowed to say. I did put those, certain words in there, like the S word and the F word and, other things, maybe, you know. I know I put in a few, cuss words and curse words that I thought were uncalled, didn't need to be in there. But Scott says, is Gorilla okay? Yeah, thank you for asking, Scott. No, he's fine. He's fine. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his issue is. He says that certain things are blocked, and yeah, I don't know. And Connie says hello to Jim. Okay, and Gorilla says, Anchorman, I'm joking around, but also was serious on the nukes thing. Oh yeah, yeah, nuclear missiles, yeah. And Jim says bye, everyone. Okay, Jim. Well, take care. Thank you for coming. Appreciate seeing you. Take care. Okay. Alrighty. So, we got 9 people in the chat watching. That is awesome. Thank you so much for all of you being here. I appreciate that. Let's see. What else am I trying to look at here? Well, if you do want to mention one thing about Trump, uh, he's going to uh, he's going to tell us that he lumped together Canada and Mexico as border problems. He lumped Canada and Mexico together as border problems, and he was going to raise tariffs about 25%, he said. Yeah, the Donald. So interesting. That's kind of interesting. Booker says, as long as John keeps his mustaches trimmed and the chair stays in the center of the floor, we will be okay. Okay. Well, Booger, yeah, I mean, maybe it's as maybe the solution is as simple as that. Maybe it is. I don't know. Scott says I bought Lego Ahsoka set finally coming tomorrow. Well, that's cool. He says I tried to buy it at Target, but it came with the wrong set. And then you tried to exchange it for a different one. That one also had the wrong set. So I bought it off of Amazon Prime. Probably the best idea you had there. Yeah. Now, according to what's going on here in Canada, we still have issues with the union, the postal workers union here in Canada with Canada Post. So other than our emergency, our required disability payments and things they send us, or GST payments, any other letters we get from the states or anywhere else are being temporarily blocked. Yeah. So we want this Canada Post union issue, this lockout to end, because it really does affect a lot of us uh, with deliveries and things that are sent to us. Yeah. And Mexico capitulated right away, so they probably won't see the high tariffs. It's a negotiating tactic. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that, Gorilla. Yeah, I'm not that big on that issue about economics. All I know is what I read about what he's doing to both of us, to both countries, and didn't seem right. But if they're negotiating for a deal, okay. Well, and that was the reverse of the message to the Wolverines. Yes, I believe it was. Yeah, yeah, I believe that was. Yeah, true, true. Let's see what else is up. And Scott said you should check out the song. It's time to take a dump on the company dime. Well, there you go, Scott. Take a dump. Gorilla says Trump is trying to end the fentanyl crossing into the United States from both borders. Yeah, I have heard that. I had heard here in our building that we lost somebody to fentanyl. Yeah, yeah. So it's dangerous. Yeah, it's a very dangerous drug. So yeah, we've already lost somebody here in our facility in our complex. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a issue. Definitely, definitely. Booger says we have been allies since around 1814, haven't we? I believe so. Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, it's been around that time. Well, it was just after the War of 1812, right? And then we had I want to make sure I'm saying this right. The Treaty of Ghent, right, in Belgium. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So yeah, that's yeah, just after 1814. Right. As long as I'm quoting my history. I don't know. I'm getting older and I'm starting to forget things myself. So, and then Gorilla says, so threaten high tariffs or start helping with the problem. Right. So help with the problem then. You don't have to charge higher tariffs like that to threaten them. That's not a very good tactic. Yeah. You don't have to do that. You just, got to figure out ways to block the sale or to block crossovers like that. Maybe you need to reinforce more people at the borders themselves, hire more people, right? I mean, you know, for some coverage. Yeah. In 1812, Canada still thought we were British. Right. Well, no. I mean the states that the founding, you know, the colonies thought that Canada was still associated with the British. Well, you know, Canada is a Commonwealth of Britain. So yeah. I mean, and then let's see. Gorilla says, "Oh yeah, tell that BTO Trudeau it's the art of the deal and start with the big ask, right?" Or is that the big big? Yeah, let's beg for this. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Oh man, I tell you. Uh Well, let's see. What else is going on? Okay. So, as far as as far as sports wise, the NBA, uh, I only do follow two teams a year, and that usually is my first team being the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors there in California, and then sometimes the Phoenix Suns, but the Phoenix Suns have drifted off a little bit. They've had injuries, so it's just like anything. My 49ers injuries. They're 5-6. Phoenix was like 9-2 at one time, and now they've had so many injuries. They're like 9-7 or 9-8. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Um, but I know my Warriors are doing well. And then, of course, like with hockey, uh, right now, it's amazing. The Toronto Maple Leafs are actually doing decent, and so is my wife's team. Her New Jersey Devils are doing good, but my San Jose Sharks suck. They're terrible. They are terrible this year. Oh man, I tell you. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Booker says, "Warriors, come out and play." Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Yes, come out and play. Exactly. Yeah. I like to think that Baby James over in LA, when it's a NorCal SoCal matchup, Warriors and Lakers, you have to think it's LeBron who's he's the guy that's putting the hand out and clinking the little bottles and say, "Come out and play." Yeah. The man's old as dirt. I mean, the man needs to retire. And speaking of retire, and I'm going to put this to you folks one and only one time over in New York, the New York Jets. Okay. You have Aaron Rodgers. Why? Just saying, why? Dump the man, let him retire. Okay? This guy is not Brady. He is not Mahomes. He's he's almost as bad as David Carr was over, in Las Vegas. Now they got this guy, Minshew, Gardner Minshew that can't play. You know, sorry, Joseph, if you watch this, my nephew, our nephew. Yeah. Let's see. It is 1:40 here, going to sleep. Take care, everyone. Well, good night there, Travel with Lisa. And congratulations on your wrench. I'm glad you got a wrench for yourself there. So congratulations. Jeff B says, "Gotta go, Mikey. Enjoy the entertainment. Have a great Turkey Day, all." Well, thank you so much, Jeff B. We appreciate you being here. Again, thank you so much. It's awesome. Yeah, we hope that you guys have a great Thanksgiving Day too, and the rest of the holiday season. And let's see. Booger said he just had eggplant rollatini with panko crusted chicken cutlets. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, we had a small dinner tonight. We had a uh, craft dinner and hamburger casserole. So a hamburger and craft dinner casserole with diced carrots on the side. Yeah, it was pretty good. And then earlier this morning we had free pancakes. I had four. Yeah, we sometimes they give us some free meals and it's really nice. Um, you know, and we had some apple slices with it on the side, so it was pretty good. Yeah, it was decent. And yeah, Booger says I would like to be retired. Well, I'll tell you this much, Booger. I really had to force myself into it because I didn't want to be like what happened to my dad. I didn't want that to happen to me. And it was actually a good thing I did it in one way because when I got out of the States and I moved here, finally to be with Suzanne, and then I went in for a checkup, I found out I had type 2 diabetes. And if I didn't know that I had that down in the States and the work stress and everything I went through, I would have had an early heart attack. I probably would have or a stroke. I would have killed myself. So, needlessly. So that's why I'm always thankful to my beautiful wife that she saved my life. She did. And I got out of it without any problems, no back taxes, none of that crap. None of that exists. I do still have my Social Security, so when I'm able to qualify for that, which it won't be for another 7 years if I make it that far, I'll be able to have Social Security payments being sent to me, which, from the United States to here. That'll be nice. Hopefully that'll happen. Booger says, Gorilla, I was cooking when you came in. Here is a belated kablang. There you go. And Booger says, we only get free pancakes on the fake Shrove Tuesday that IHOP pushes. Oh, okay, Shrove. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have heard of that. Shrove Tuesday. I didn't even know they were still doing that. I didn't even know that IHOP was still pushing that free deal. Yeah. I thought they had given that up, during the pandemic, that whatever. But yeah, weird. Okay. And Gorilla says Kapla Booger. Oh, thank you, Gorilla, for doing that. And let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll just say that for right now. Gorillas. Okay. Uh, let's see. We'll probably go another. Yeah, we'll probably go another half hour or so, give or take. Uh, I'm just trying to think of other things I wanted to mention to you folks, but right now, as I said, we're all on a wait and see attitude. We're trying to see, wait and see what's going on with the world situation. We're all hoping and praying that nothing generates, disintegrates into a limited conflict of any kind. You know, naysayers are saying, "Oh, yes, there was one thing, but I think I already mentioned it, but I'll say it again." Suzanne did say that scientists are looking at summer of 2025 as being the summer that solar flares from the sun are going to be a lot more prevalent and a lot more dangerous. And if one of those huge sunbursts hits us, it will knock out internet, power, everything. Yeah, could cause the world to go into a form of darkness all over. Yeah. And that's supposed to happen next year, summer of 2025. That's the presumed time frame. Now, I don't want to panic anybody, but that is what scientists have been saying lately, is that they're afraid the sun's solar flares are going to get worse. Now, when my wife was down there in Arizona visiting me, and I took her to see my folks, we did stop at the Lowell Observatory, and we got to watch solar flares, go up on the sun, and from a safe distance with our eyes and stuff. And I was able to name a flare after me. It was a pretty good sized flare, and we called it our last name, the Fournier flare. It is still in their records from last year, or I mean, not last year. Sorry, 7 years ago when we were there, 7 or 8 years ago. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, it's listed in their archives. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Booger says IHOP does it a week away from the real Shrove Tuesday to make it less religious. Oh, I said, yeah, it's a Jewish thing. Yeah, okay. I know what you're saying then now. Yeah, Bernadette and her husband do that. I think they do take advantage of that. They're in California, so yeah. Okay, cool. And by half hour, he means 3 hours. Well, now, Gorilla, if you want to be here with me, we could talk about other things. Like I said, just let me know. I'll send you a link to your, let me know down there, and I'll send a link to you in the Facebook if you want to come up. But you said you were doing your supper. I don't want to interfere with your supper, so I may not be here for 3 hours. I might just be here an hour and a half, and then I'll stop. I don't know. I never know how long I'm going to go until you know, whatever. Oh, it's a Christian holiday. Oh, oh, God, I don't know. Sorry, I got that mixed up. Okay, yeah, it is a Christian holiday, night before Ash Wednesday, right, when you use up all the fatty, rich foods. Yes, it is, you're right. Christian holiday, Catholic holiday, right, yeah. Sorry, thought it was a Jewish thing. But I know Yom Kippur, or, oh, no, not Yom Kippur, Hanukkah is coming up, yeah, for the Jewish families. Well, that's, my sister's, her husband's Jewish, she's Catholic, and their son, and they have one son. And they celebrate both different types of holidays from both religions. So, yeah, both Catholic, Christian, and Jewish. Yeah. So, very unique. Yeah. A lot to, oh, yeah, also known as Fat Tuesday. That's right. That's right. And Gorilla says, Mikey, I'm joking because there was a couple times he said 20 minutes and it turned into 45 minutes. LOL. I know, Gorilla. I know. Um, but Gorilla, let me ask you a question. Was that your only cigar lounge this week? Because if you do have other plans to, for Thanksgiving and stuff, I totally understand. Um, as I said, we're only hoping to do one stream, and it's going to be a shared stream with Raquel and Moira for this coming Thursday. And I'm not sure of the time yet either. Um, I'm guessing 9 p.m. Central Time, which would be 10 o'clock our time here, Eastern, of course. Um, but that's for Thursday. Friday, I'm going to try to make it to your, season 4, episode 1, uh, live stream for the Waltons. But no promises. Because that is our night to go out this month. And Suzanne and I are going to go see a film after we have a lunch over at Chipotle. Um, and this is the day after Thanksgiving, so they'll be having, Christmas decorations and, all sorts of stuff in the mall right now. Do you know that Dollar Rama here and Dollar Tree, they're having New Year's Eve stuff already in their store, right? This is only November. I mean, we're not even done with November yet. And that company does everything 2 months in advance. So they already have the Christmas stuff, right? That's a given. But now they've got the New Year's Eve stuff. And by next month in December, they're going to be doing February stuff. Valentine's Day. Isn't that bizarre? Oh my Lord. I mean, just like, really? Dang. It's a good thing I don't live in the United States. Yeah. Booger says, I used to work at a synagogue. Okay. I got very familiar with some of the holidays. That's cool. Yeah, that's very cool, Booger. And the gorilla says doing one tonight, and I'm not sure about tomorrow. Um, well, let me ask you, gorilla. What time are you thinking of doing one tonight? Um, what time is your one tonight? If you don't mind, I could, I can shut down here and join yours when you let me know what time. I'll go from here to there. Because I'm really running out of items to talk about right now. I really am. It's kind of sad. Oh, in an hour from now? Oh, okay. Um, are you looking at let's see, an hour. Okay, so you're looking at 10 o'clock Central, which would be 11 here, right? Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, I'll plan on doing another, like I said, another few minutes here, probably down to the bottom of the about 9:30 here, and then stop. Yeah, so an hour and 30 in. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. So you know how to send, yeah, link if you want to. Cool, appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want to take up from your supper. Like I said, I don't like to interrupt supper. I had mine already. Suzanne made our already supper, so we've eaten. So we're done there. So cool. Thank you, Gorilla. Um, let's see. So I just want to go down the line here, make sure I got everybody. I didn't want to repeat everybody. There's Gorilla Jim, Gorilla. Okay. Alrighty. All right. So we got, yeah, good. Okay. And Booger says we can raid the jungle and throw bananas at Gorilla. No, no, no. Okay. Wait. Wait a second. All right. Jim's landscape always has a bunch of gorilla, bunch of bananas for gorilla. He has a cachet, right? And whenever we get together with Gorilla on his streams, uh, Jim shows the cachet of bananas. Sometimes Suzanne and I have them, but we didn't have them this week because it's getting close to payday. We're getting paid on Friday, so um, yeah. So I mean, we're just and that's when we're going to get our stuff. We're going to get some bananas, we get yogurt, we get all sorts of stuff. Fresh stuff. I mean, good stuff for us. And we always go with no sugar at all. Diet, no sugar Coke or no sugar Pepsi. Um, and then we have juice, just regular apple juice, cranberry juice, regular orange juice, things like that. So, oh yeah, well, no, that'd be a lot of fun if you could raid Gorilla. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Alrighty, let me see if I can find one more subject to talk about. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Critics demand Trudeau government extends $250 rebate to seniors and vulnerable Canadians. Yeah, that's a good idea because there's a lot of low income seniors, a lot of lower income uh, immigrants like myself, um, you know, we all need some assistance. We do financially. Uh, Suzanne and I, without saying how, we're fine. We're doing okay. We're doing all right. But I mean, like, there's other people that are below us that are not doing well, and so yeah, so that's the problem. That's the issue. Okay, I need to step away. So after these messages, I'll be right back. So I'll be right back, folks. And let's see. Yeah, Booger says, yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. Hey, hey. Yes, I know. That's exactly how it is. No bananas for a gorilla. Okay, I made it back. Yeah, I had to do a, you know, personal thing. Anyway, man business. We have 4 people still watching in the chat, so that's wonderful. All right. So, yeah, so I said be right back. And has everyone here seen the new Star Trek short by Otoy? Yes. Yes, I did. In fact, I downloaded it. Yes, the entire thing where Spock flies back to Viridian 3. He's standing there in front of Kirk's grave. He takes the pin, right? The Star Trek or the Starfleet pin from the rocks, and yeah, and he mourns, and he's got a tear, and yeah, and then the rest of them fly back and whatever. So yes, I have seen that extended part there. It is cool, Booger. Very emotional too. I have to say, it's definitely a very touching moment, and it should have been in the original film. I think that would have been appropriate. I think seeing uh Spock to go back there before, right? So yeah, and I suspect that it is only part of a larger project. I agree. I agree. You know what I'm thinking of is that there is a few deleted scenes which they have available, I believe, uh on the DVD or on the Blu-ray of Generations. Um, and I think that they might do something like a la Star Wars, is have like a special edition of the original of either the original cast, but of course all the cast, are gone. So, but they got lots of CGI, they got a lot of AI things they can add and bring some of those scenes back uh, appropriately enough, I think. And I think they can do the same thing for TNG. So that would be interesting. Yes. That would be something I would definitely look forward to. Yeah. I would upgrade. I would upgrade if they decided to add extra scenes. I would. And it says it brings in characters from the cage where no man has gone before, generations, and strange new worlds. Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, don't forget, Booger, where no man has gone before, they did bring back, well, Vic Mignogna did in the fan film Star Trek Continues. He did a two-parter at the very end of his run of the 11 episodes he did, which is fantastic. It was called To Boldly Go, and it was parts 1 and 2. And like I said, the ending of part 2, spoiler alert here a little bit, leads right into Star Trek The Motion Picture because it shows Admiral Kirk in his brand new Admiral outfit, you know, and and it shows his promotion. And in that To Boldly Go two-parter, they deal with widening problem with the espers because apparently it didn't stop at Mitchell and Sally Kellerman's character in Daner, Dr. Daner. There we go. So it didn't stop at Daner and Mitchell. It went further, and it shows, and Vic explains how that happened. In fact, there's an episode which is episode 9 of that, and that's what it's called. Where we get little ships or something like that. I'll have to look it up again. But that is like a 3-part story arc. What happens in 9 connects right to 10 and 10 to 11 and so on. So yeah, it's very cool. The latest installment is called Unification. You have to search it for it, but it brings back a key actor to reprise his role. Yes. Yeah, I know. That's cool. And hello, Aravic Sonder. Jolan True. Hello, Aravic. To Mikey Suswar. Yeah, Aravic, I was saying hello to you uh, the other night on Saturday night at Chip Nerdy, but not a lot of people were responding to me anymore. Yeah, it happens. You know. they don't want to acknowledge me anymore. I think it was maybe you. Yeah, you did, and Patrick did, but I don't think Omni did. Yeah, but I've seen Omni in some of Gorilla's chats, so I know they talk to him, and I know he's said hello to us. So and he and his wife seem to still like talking to me and Suzanne. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that, but and yes, The Boldly Go was a great episode. Yes, it was. Yeah, two-parter episode. Yeah, it was fantastic. Loved it. And unification takes place after the one where Spock picks up the badge. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would love to check out unification. Definitely. Yeah, I hope it does build up more of a story arc there. That would be cool. Definitely be cool. Let's see. Just want to go down the line. Make sure I haven't repeated everybody. Okay, so Eric, Jim, Gorilla, Travel, Hank, Booger, FKHC, Jeff B, and Connie Clary. Okay, nice. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Let me see if I can find one more article, and then I think we'll go ahead and close it up for tonight. So, okay. I will mention this. A map shows winter weather warnings across 13 states. It shows where 6 feet of snow could fall across these states in days. So let me take a look at this real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Snow. Okay, it says warnings have been issued across 13 states as wintry weather moves across parts of the country this week. Snow and wind will hit states ranging from Colorado to New York and Vermont ahead of Thanksgiving, with parts of the Sierra Nevadas in California to see up to 6 feet of the white stuff. A large swath of snow will move over Utah and Colorado overnight, leaving an estimated 20 inches of snow in the mountains. An estimated 80 million people will take to the roads to travel across the United States for Thanksgiving this year, and the wintry weather could make the journey more perilous. Colorado could see high winds and up to 26 inches of snow on the ground, according to local weather services. A second weather system will bring freezing rain and snow to northern Michigan, Vermont, and parts of New York. Idaho, Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, Alaska, and California will also see snowfall in the coming days. At least the UK isn't alone in experiencing snow as of late. Last week, some areas of the United Kingdom saw as much as 20 centimeters fall overnight after an Arctic blast brought a proper slice of winter to them. Temperatures will cool again in the coming days after Storm Bert blew through this weekend. Okay. And it's still too early to tell whether we will have a white Christmas this year, but forecasters believe there is a risk of some snow in the weeks leading up to December 25th. And the Met Office has now released its long range forecast covering December 4th to 18th, and it predicts chilly weather in the lead up to Christmas. And the Met Office chief meteorologist Neil Armstrong said, with cold Arctic air firmly in place over the UK, continued weather hazards are likely through much of this week, with further updates to warnings likely in the coming days. Oh, wow. So, needless to say, we need to be careful out there. So, yeah. So, if any of you are driving on the roads this coming week, the rest of this week, or next weekend, or I'm sorry, next week and next weekend and this coming weekend, please, please be careful. Be safe. Don't rush yourself, okay? Um, just get there best you can safely. If it's too, excuse me, if it's too crowded, if you feel like it's too crowded or it's the roads are too bad, don't even try. Don't even attempt it because There's just too much that can happen. Okay. And Arabic says there's no story to unification. Okay, well, I didn't know if there was or wasn't. But okay, cool. Yeah, unification. Okay. Well, thank no, I appreciate that Arabic and Booger um for helping me with that. Okay. All right, well that's all I wanted to pass along to everyone. Be safe out there, be careful on the roads this weekend and next week for sure. And in the coming weeks. As I said, we have a Thanksgiving stream in store for Thursday night with the girls and myself. We also have Friday. Don't forget, uh, Gorilla is doing his live stream of Waltons, which starts with season 4, and he's on episode 1 called The Genius. And let's see. He has another live stream. He said he's probably going to do a cigar lounge in less than an hour. So I'm going to finish here pretty soon and then wait to see when he's going to start. Probably around 10 o'clock my time, so about 9 o'clock his time. Something like that. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Whew, all right. So December 1st, don't forget, on that Sunday, I will let all of you know in a webcam. I'll let you folks know what's happening for next year to just verify uh, our final results on the polls, the 3 polls that we have running. Also, on December 1st, I will celebrate my girl's uh, Deja Vu's 4th birthday. That is her birthday on Sunday, on the 1st. Um, and oh, hey, hello, Matt Arnold. Welcome, Matt. We're just about done here, sir. But I think Gorilla might be doing a stream later, so you might want to talk to him about that. Also, Arabic says what I mean is there's no dialogue and no explanation for Gary Mitchell showing up or his purpose. LOL. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There would be no explanation, I guess. Let's see. Okay. So for the Mikey Sus 4 channel, as I stated previously, we will be doing Christmas Eve. We'll have a live stream. We will do a live stream on Boxing Day, which is on December 26th. In between, on December 25th, I believe that's the other holiday that Miss Raquel, SSG 2211, and Moira Kitty would like to do a stream. And I'll hope to be a part of that with them. Let's see. And then, of course, on December 31st, we're actually going to go ahead and start at 8 o'clock. As I previously mentioned, I think I said 6, and I realized, no, I'll just go to 8 o'clock. But it is going to be approximately a 6-hour stream. And we're going to go hopefully till about 2 in the morning, maybe 3. I don't know. But I'm trying, but Suzanne and I want to make sure we cover all the time zones, including Hawaii, and of course over in the, where Sashi is in Malaysia, you know, the Far East and everything like that. So, and Australia, New Zealand, we want, and the UK, and everything there. So we want to cover all of that. We want to make sure that that's all uh, taken care of, and then we don't have to worry about anything else. And then on the following day, on New Year's Day, January 1st, I'll go back to a webcam real quick, and I'm going to let you folks know a big reveal, let you know what's going to happen with this channel moving forward, what we're going to be planning on doing next year, and to final everything. And then we're going to take 12 days off. And then on January 13th, which is a Monday, we'll come right back and we'll restart where we left off on our 4 day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of the weekly webcam series. And that should be season 4 of Red Dwarf on Monday, and then we'll start back with TOS, which is season 1, episode 7. What the where you know what are little girls made of, and then we'll be starting season 3 each of both The Greatest American Hero and 18. So look forward to that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And then, like I said, we'll eventually get into Get Smart. We'll do that, and we'll also I hope to do on Fridays. I wanted to do Star Trek fan films, and well, I don't know how my relationship is with Jim right now, so maybe that's but an iffy. But anyway, I do still plan to do something with Star Trek fan films. So hopefully, I can get a few people to help me host that, co-host that on Friday nights. And I'll plan to do that just after we finish with the Walton streams that Gorilla is planning for. I hope to still do on Fridays next year. So anyway, and then of course, like I said, we're not going to be doing any weekly webcam series at all during the month of December. We're taking time off, so we got other things to take care of, and we want to go celebrate the holidays, So anyway, so let's go ahead and do a quick prayer for everybody that's here. And Connie Clear said hello to Matt Arnold and hello to Alexander. Alrighty. Thank you, Connie. Appreciate that. And Connie has done a wonderful job with the chat tonight. She's been able to keep track, make sure that we're not uh, getting any bots or internet trolls. So, Connie, congratulations. Thank you for helping us out tonight. Been very huge help. And everybody else also has, you know, wrenches, and they can post their links if you'd like in the chat there. Let me know if you have anything planned in the future, either, the rest of this month or next year. Let us know. Let us know in the chat before we finish. Okay, so let's do a quick prayer here. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, thank you for the wonderful thing we call social media. We appreciate everybody that's been here in the chat tonight, as well as everybody we know in our family community of members. We want to say special prayers out to all of them, including special prayers for my friend Larry of Be Yourself Adventures and his wife Diane, also his son Tyler, and his sister. Then I want to say special prayers out to our friend Sci Fi Nation, who is Jay, my one brother Jay, over in Michigan with his beloved friend, and of course his son, and also Nikki. And then we also want to say special prayers out to both my other brother Jay down in Louisiana, Jay Aldridge, along with his friend Renee. We want to say special prayers for them. And please, please, pray for all the families that are out there this year. Those that are homeless, that may not have a place to stay, no four walls, no phone, nothing. They're out there on the streets right now. They're in real trouble because there's a lot of terrible weather coming, and wintry weather, and they need someplace to stay. So if you do have a place that you can think of, if you can suggest a place for some of the most unfortunates that are out there right now, and you want to guide them there, do so. Send them to a nice place that they can have a shelter and be able to be safe, because you do not want to be outside. Nobody wants to be outside. No pets either. You don't want to have any of your pets outside right now. Not quite. Not at all. So let's make sure and pray none of that happens, and that we all stay safe on the roads this year, and in the airlines, and everywhere we go to visit people during Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. So with all that in mind, we ask the Father Almighty to help. We ask for His Son, our beloved Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, to take care of us every day. We ask for the Holy Spirit to give us guidance and wisdom. And we ask for the most blessed Virgin Mary to give us courage and to resist the evil that men do every day in our lives. And with all this, we ask in your name, Lord. Amen and amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So, and Aravic Saunders said hello to Connie. Cool. Thank you, Aravic. All righty. So let's go ahead and thank everyone that's been here tonight. Our wonderful bird woman of YouTube, Miss Connie Cleary. She also has another secondary channel called Fluff Chick Productions. That's FLUFF, Fluff Chick Productions. And it has really cool bird pictures there, bird video, stuff like that. It's very cool. And Connie Cleary is one of our most trusted managing moderators on this channel, along with Sir Lemon Pie. And there's a few others, but I want to keep them private. But one of them you probably figured out already. My wife is one of them for sure. Suzanne. But these people do a really wonderful job for us, and they keep us safe and out of the harm's way of the bots and the trolls and whatever we don't need. So we really appreciate their help. We really do. So thank you, Connie. Also, we have Jeff B. And Jeff B, thank you coming. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Jeff B has some good content. Check out his channel. Also, we want to thank FKHC 2005. Thank you so much, FKHC, for being here. It's most appreciated. Also, our cosplay couple, Mr. Booger414, along with his beautiful wife, Christine. Hope you guys and your family have wonderful, happy holidays this year, and to be safe. And I appreciate you being here. And also, our friend, Anchorman, also known as Scott. Scott, I hope that you and your family have a wonderful holiday yourselves. Please be safe out there. Be careful. Um, you know, take care of each other. This is really important times to be with family now. What with the world situation going on. So yeah, please hope that you guys can do that. Also, thank you again to Travel with Lisa MH. I'm glad, honey, that you did make it back to the UK safely and soundly. Hopefully, your whole family, uh, most of your family that's there, are going to have a wonderful, happy holidays. So please take care of yourself and be safe. Also, we want to thank Gorilla Censored Thoughts in Minnesota with his two kids. Hadley and his other sons and so forth. I hope that all of your family, Gorilla, is going to be safe and sound this year and have a great holiday. Have a great Christmas, as well as great Thanksgiving before that, then Christmas, then New Year's. Okay, and try to attend our streams if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Real life does take precedence over live streamings, obviously, and webcams. But if you can ever be with us on the limited time frame we have, please do. That would be awesome. And I know tonight he's thinking of doing another cigar lounge. So check that out. Check out his channel. He's got some great content there. As I said, he'll do cigar lounges, live streams. He does Deep Space Nine, I think on Saturdays he did. Cinema Sunday. He does some periodically does a film and stuff like that. I think he's doing something Thursday this week on Thanksgiving itself. And of course, the Waltons on Fridays. So, good night, honey. Okay, so that's Gorilla. And then thank you, Jim's Landscape LLC #1 for coming. Commodore Productions. He has some great content there. He also has his Star Trek fan films, such as Repair, Breach. He's already done Breach 4. He's getting ready to finish Breach 5. Um, and he also has dash cam video. Uh, he has a good content channel there, so make sure you folks are checking out his content. Make sure you make friends with him if you know him in Facebook. He's a good person. Let's see. Also, we had Eric Saunders, Jean True, who told us. And Eric, thank you so much again for coming. You're one of the best friends that I've been able to make, uh, especially after the debacle there at Jeff Nerdy. And you and Brad with 07, along with Patrick and Omni, are the only four people, and Jay Aldrich, sorry, five people, that still trust me. And you guys know that I did nothing wrong, but because I'm being accused of some things that which I really did not ask for, and I didn't ask for the vitriol and the hatred that came with it. I just want to leave them alone. I will go anywhere near them or anywhere near a question of track. If that ever comes back, I don't know. That disappeared when Conti decided to go full time working. So yeah, who knows? We don't know if that'll ever come back. So thank you, Aravic. Please, thank you so much. And of course, last but not least, we had our wonderful friend there, Mr. Matt Arnold, who came in. Thank you, Matt, for being here. I appreciate that very most highly. It's always good to see you. And if we ever get a chance to talk again, That'd be great. And just keep in touch with us. Let us know what's happening. Okay. Alrighty. And let's see. Right, Connie. Eric said hi. And Connie says thank you. You're very welcome, Connie. You're very welcome. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so with that, that'll take care of tonight for just another stream, part 4. Maybe once in a while, by your request, if you'd like me to do a lot more of these, just another stream, live streams like this about different subjects and things we cover, let me know in the community section, okay, of the Mikey Sus 4 channel right there. If you want me to put up a poll, I can more than likely, more than certainly go ahead and do one next month, just one poll. I could do that after December 1st and just ask you folks, would you like me to occasionally do just another streams like this? And let me know. Because I like doing these. I really do like doing these more than I do webcams. But the webcams are fun because I like, covering all the information that I have from IMDb. And I do know that IMDb is not completely 100%, accurate. So if there are things that I miss, please send that information to me in the chat, in the comments, when I do those webcams, and so I can stay up to date and know what's happening with information regarding certain episodes and so forth. Okay, so sometime tomorrow, not sure when, not yet, but Wednesday, like I said, we'll cover the last 2 episodes of season 2 of The Greatest American Hero. And then on Thursday afternoon or Thursday morning, sometime during Thursday, that Thanksgiving, we will cover the last 3 episodes of season 2 of The A-Team. And that way we'll be caught up, and then we can just go, continue on, like I said, next year, right around January 13th, that week is when we'll come back to do everything. So, alrighty. All right, looks like we're caught up in the chat. All right, so thank you everyone again for being here. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, as I said. Have happy holidays to everybody. For those in the Jewish community, happy Hanukkah. Also, happy Kwanzaa for those in Africa and in those nations, and so on. And of course, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, and Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to all of our other folks and friends and everybody we know in our families. And on the behalf of the words of our favorite movie critic, Gene Siskel, the aisle's now closed. So take care, everybody. And don't forget, peace from Mikey Sus 4. And again, God bless you all. God bless America. And God bless Canada. We'll see you next time, tomorrow sometime, Wednesday, for the next and final of this year reviews for Greatest American Hero. Take care of them. And believe it or not, it's just me. Later.